Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have a plan with me for July 2nd through July 8th, and somewhere in this realm I'm expecting to be in New York. Our trip right now goes from Seattle to New York. I'm not sure how long exactly it will take, but we're planning on leaving Seattle right about here. And this is my daughter's birthday, so I think I'm gonna do a birthday kit for Elise this day, but I don't have one right now, so I have to find one or buy one or something. But that will be for later on. And then we're hoping to be able to get to New York sometime over here. So I'm going to make this a New York kit. I can't guarantee I'll actually be in New York for this, but I'm hoping. So this is an old Glam planner kit. It was one of her subscription kits, like back in the day, like I want to say it was like a year and a half ago. So we have, I bought it as a glitch. So I was just looking to see if it had a date on it. I bought it as a glitch, it doesn't have a date on it. All right, so this is the New York kit. This is all the deco, the washi. You can tell it's old because the washi is matte, not glossy, which we used to do that to keep it removable. All of the headers and littles, all the half boxes, the extra sidebar stuff. Oop, 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 come on. Let me have it. See, that's the glitch right there. The full boxes, and then this is the scene box. So I am going to just start laying stuff down. For these weeks that I'm going to be gone, they're going to be kind of a jumbled mess of how I lay these stickers down, because it kind of depends on the kit. The scene kits like this one, I want to lay them down so they're, you know, properly scened. Whereas some of the the normal kits that don't have a scene, I'll just put them down like I normally would do. So kind of these plan with me's will kind of dictate, most of the time they'll dictate on how the full boxes look. If they need to be side by side like this in a scene, or if they are better off another way. Does that make any sense? Am I making any sense? Okay, so my thought process with doing these is that I would give you kind of a little bit of a rundown of what we are hoping to accomplish while we are in any of these given areas. The progress on which dates will be where, and what we do in those areas kind of determines, it's kind of going to be determined once we get there. But we should hopefully have a good idea before we leave. And this is the order that I'm hoping our trip takes. We have contingency plans. We're going to be extremely open and just let the travel go as it may. So we have to be nice and flexible. But this is the order in which I am in my head planning this all out. Like I said, it could totally end up being different. I could completely not at all do this trip in the order that we have it set up in. But this is how we have wishful thinkingly planned for it. Okay, so this is almost gone. It just has a few icons. Pause, I can't take my kitties. And then we have this one, which has got appointment labels on it. And then for the next piece, we're gonna use all of these little boxes, kind of just set them up. So this one's gonna have a lot less wiggle room as far as planning goes, because it's a big scene kit. So you're not gonna have nearly as much room to write in extras. But this is more for just the groundwork. So I know when we're flying in and out of places. So say we get a flight to McGuire, which is in New Jersey, from McCord, which is in Seattle, and we get to fly in on the 30th of June. That means that we will have a full week here before we fly out again, and we're hoping to fly directly into London. But again, it kind of depends on the flight schedules, what they have available. We may fly into Germany instead. We don't know. We're going to be open to whatever possibilities come to us. So this is going to be a fly by the seat of your pants type of European excursion. All we know is basically when we're leaving, where our first stop is, and basically when we hope to get home. But that's all we have planned. So there is the basic layout. While we are in the New York area, my bestie, who is my adopted sister, lives in Connecticut, so we will spend most of our time with her. But there is a couple other people up in Connecticut that we really want to make sure that we see while we're there, who have been friends of ours forever and who have asked that we try to make a stop there, and we fully intend to make a stop there. So we have a friend named Debbie who we plan on seeing, and then we have a family friend who like a whole family worth of people that we intend on seeing while we're there as well, because they've been friends of ours since 08 or something crazy. I don't know, forever. They've been friends with ours for quite some time, and we're hoping that we will get the chance to spend some quality time with them while we're there. My boys would like to go to New York City while we're there because we're going to be landing in New Jersey and we have to drive through New York anyways. So as of right now, the plan is to go into New Jersey, from New Jersey to New York, and spend a couple of days in New York. There's just a few things they want to do that we haven't done since they were little. Like, they don't really remember Times Square. They have not seen Ground Zero since the new buildings were put up. Just little things like that that we haven't done as a family in a long time since we used to live up there. But most of the time is going to be spent in Connecticut. And most of the time in Connecticut is going to be spent with Ashley. But we do have other things that we want to do while we're there. We just have to see how it goes and which plans work and which ones don't, and just kind of fly by the seat of our pants. While we were in Seattle, we're picking up my friend Chris, and she is coming with us on our European excursion. So she is coming with us to New York and seeing our friends who are going to be in Connecticut. So she gets to meet everybody, and Ashley and Chris get to meet, which is going to be fun because I cannot wait for them to meet, because you have like my two best friends that I talk to on a daily basis in the same group. We have a WhatsApp group, and it's just the three of us, and we talk constantly, and it'll be so great to be able to see them both and get to meet them, get to see them both and get them both to meet and stuff, because I was hoping that they would like each other, and they seem to a lot. So that is the plan for right now. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is put some headers on, and there's not a lot of washi. It's all really plain, so I'm not gonna worry about putting washi down for these ones, and I'm just gonna do the todays, because this is not really a to-do list. This is kind of a what did we do list. This is what happened on this day, whether we got to fly in, whether we stayed a couple of nights in New York, when we're spending time with Ashley, when we get to see Debbie and the DuPont. It's just kind of a, this is what we did on any given day. So I have a list so I can keep that intact. Plus I'm hoping to be vlogging and taking pictures the entire time. So I will have lots of stuff for my memory keeper, which I still am not caught up on because I'm terrible. But I just felt like laying down stickers, and what better way to lay down stickers than to just pick a couple of weeks during our trip and start planning. So these are the two that I feel like are the most concrete stops so far. Everything else, I'm kind of guessing what's gonna be where, and I'm fairly certain that it's gonna work because I've been watching the flights, but you can never guarantee for sure. All right, so there we go. My New York scene. That is gone. I'll go in the pile with the rest of my finished stuff. And then we have the headers and littles. I might use some of the littles, but I probably won't use any more of the headers. We have the washi, which I'm not anticipating on using because it's so plain, but I'll keep it anyways. And then we have the deco, which I'm not gonna bring with me because there's no point. Actually, I do want to put the weekend banner down though. Where can I put it that it won't get in the way? Let's see. Don't want to pull the flower up, almost did that. Oh, oh. All right, so we can put it up here in the skyline or over the taxi cabs. I'm gonna go with the skyline because it looks, I think the skyline is a little bit better of an option. I normally would put it in the washi, but I think the skyline looks good. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here so that way I don't have to worry about it. And then I will take these 3 sheets with us as we need. Oh, I lied. We'll take these 5 sheets with us. So we have the icons, which I'm probably not gonna use a ton of, but I'll probably use the book and then some filming and some money and stuff. The flight probably, but my babies I won't be able to take with them. All right, so I have this one with all the icons. I have this one with the appointment labels. Then I have the half boxes, the washi, and the littles. If it was just headers, I wouldn't bring them, but since it's both, all right, so we're going to put these away. And that is the kit that I'm going to use while I am in New York City or Connecticut or the East Coast. This will be the Northeast kit that I have. Yeah, so that is our first major adventure, and we're hoping to be here for a week and leave somewhere in this range to head to England. But no guarantees, I don't know. So this next week when I plan it, I will do it for just a basic travel because I know that I'll be traveling somewhere in here. So yeah, there we go. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.